Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peel back the layers of corporate filings and find out if the emperor is wearing any new clothes. Today we are dissecting a filing from ACNB Corporation, and let me tell you, it's all about the dough. This isn't a massive company, but it's a publicly traded one, which means they have to let us know what's going on, and that's where we come in. They've just announced their regular quarterly cash dividend. And while that might sound a bit dry, understanding how and when companies pay out dividends can tell us a lot about their confidence in their own financial health. So what's the big news here? Well, ACNB Corporation is letting the public know that its board of directors gave the green light to a cash dividend for the third quarter. This is a pretty standard announcement you'll see from many companies. They're saying they will pay out 34 cents for every share of common stock people own. Mark your calendars because this dividend will be paid out on September 15th. But here's a key detail for investors: you need to own the stock by September 1st to be eligible for this payout. Now let's talk about the common stock itself, which trades under the symbol ACNB. This is what most everyday people would own if they invested in this company. It's traded on the Nasdaq Stock Market LLC, a major exchange. The fact that it's a registered security on Nasdaq means it has to meet certain reporting and transparency standards, which is good for us as we can access information like this to decode it. The real meat for us is often in the attached press releases and exhibits. This filing references a press release dated July 23rd that details this dividend approval. Essentially, this Form 8K is the official notification of that event. While the 8K itself is the filing, the press release is likely where you'd find a bit more color and context on the decision. It's important to note that the information shared under this specific part of the report is not considered officially filed for the purposes of some legal definitions, but it still serves to inform the market. Looking at the securities registered, we see common stock. This tells us it's a standard equity offering available to investors. The par value is $2.50. A share, which is a nominal value used in accounting and doesn't reflect the market price. The trading symbol ACNB is what investors will look for on stock exchanges to buy or sell shares. Now, while the filing will tell us a lot about the company's financial decisions and the specifics of events like dividend payouts, it also contains basic identifying information. This is the address of established the company's legal domicile and operational base. This indicates the state of incorporation for ACNB Corporation. Being incorporated in Pennsylvania means it operates under the corporate laws of that state. This has implications for how the company is governed and regulated. The file number 1350 Vime 5 or 13504 13 and Radmide Ready 5 Al 15 and Ol Vine Re-Itification number 233457 are unique identifiers for regulatory and tax purposes respectively. Every official filing like this needs to be signed by authorized representatives of the company. Here we see the signature of Kevin J. Hayes, Senior Vice President, General Counsel, Secretary, and Chief Governance Officer. His signature and title confirm that the company has officially submitted this information and that it has been reviewed and approved internally. The date here, July 23, 2025, is also important, as it marks when the filing was officially made. So let's wrap this up. ACNB Corporation is paying a 34-cent per share dividend. This is a signal of stability. Companies generally only pay dividends when they are confident in their earnings and their ability to continue doing so. It's not a huge amount, but for a company of this size, it's a steady return to shareholders. It's not a huge amount, but for a company of this size, it's a steady return to shareholders. It's not about massive gains on this one event, but more about consistent income and a signal of management's confidence. In the grand scheme of corporate finance, a regular dividend payment like this one is a sign of maturity and financial discipline. It tells investors that the company is generating enough consistent profit to return some of it directly to them. It's a good sign for stability, but don't expect it to be a rocket ship to riches. It's more like a reliable income stream. What's your take on ACNB's dividend announcement? Does this increase your confidence in the company, or is it just business as usual? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate decoding. We also have a Discord community where we dive even deeper into these filings, so don't forget to check that out in the description. Thanks for watching and see you next time.